Tippecanoe County Commissioners are not creating as many new positions as the sheriff is asking for. News 18's Kayla Sullivan reports Sheriff Barry Richard is disappointed after the commissioners only suggested 2 positions today rather than the 6 that he originally asked for. She joins us now to talk about why. Kayla?
Sheriff Richard asked the commissioners for 2 new deputies, 2 correctional officers, a detective's assistant, and a dispatcher. Commissioner Tom Murtaugh says those positions would cost upwards of about $400,000 annually. Murtaugh says commissioners want to create positions the county council will realistically fund. Ultimately, it's up to the council to find the dollars. Is it reasonable to ask for 6 new positions in 1 year? Tippecanoe County Sheriff Barry Richard thinks so, but commissioners aren't sure.
That seems a little extreme for 1 year and a jump in payroll. So there's obviously going to be some real concerns about doing all 6 at one time.
Commissioners recommend 2 new deputies.
The other positions we had some questions in regard to because the census in the jail is dramatically lower than what it had been in the past.
Murtaugh says back when the jail was at full capacity, they were housing Department of Corrections inmates, bringing in revenue of about $1 million annually. But now,
that revenue is down significantly. It's down to about $300,000. So, one of the questions we had for the sheriff was, would you consider looking at bringing in inmates to bring it back to capacity to help increase that revenue to offset these costs?
I'm not in favor of that. I know that our jail right now is at 80% capacity, and the seriousness of the crimes and the workload that our current correctional officers have is one right now that I would not want to bring more outside the county.
The first time Sheriff Barry Richard brought his staffing plan to the county council in June, they too offered a suggestion Richard was not a fan of, referring to his position as executive director of the Boys and Girls Club.
Is it fair for us to also ask how your position will be dealt with in the next 5 years? Will you maintain your part-time employment elsewhere?
The only thing you need to be concerned about is my full-time efforts to the county and law enforcement.
We asked Richard that same question again on Monday.
I'm there every day. I've not had a vacation day in 1.5 years, and I'm willing to work as hard and do whatever is necessary to protect the members of our community.
We talked to council members about the dollars involved if they accepted Richard's 6 new positions. Where it stands now, they would have to take money from other departments to fund the positions. It's going to be considered at future budget hearings. We will continue to update you on the process. Kayla Sullivan, News 18.